This guy, Jimmy Butler, man, I swear, truly an anomaly of a human being. Such a unique individual. Just smacking teams night after night. Jordan-esque dunks on this Blazers team. He's playmaking, he's passing, he's stealing, just killing it. And then the next day, comes out with this music video with Fall Out Boy in this whole outfit with he's emo Jimmy, he's country Jimmy, he's Fall Out Boy Jimmy. Man, this guy is just such a unique individual. He's so refreshing. He's really not like anyone else in the league. I love him. Enjoy him while he's here. Guy's 34. Who knows how much longer he's going to be around. Enjoy him while he's around. Anyway, another great win. We're 9-2 in our last 11. We moved up to 5th place in the East. We're only 1.5 games behind the New York Knickerbockers. And like I said in the last video, I was a little worried. Going into this game that it might be a trap game. I was smelling a booby trap. And then that first quarter came around. And woof, what a stinker. What a stinker of a first quarter that was. Only had 15 points. We were 6 for 21 from the field. 28%. Blazers are over here playing like they're good. 50% from the field, 55% from 3, and I said, there's no way that we're going to play this bad all game and the Blazers are going to play that good all game. And between the second, third, and fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure we beat them like 91-68. Held the Blazers to only 40 points in the second half. Miami Heat defense on full display. And Jimmy really took charge of this game in the second quarter when things were not going well. We seemed all out of sorts. And I have in my notes here, right at the top, for the second quarter, need to stop offensive stagnation. And then every one of my notes after that is like, Jimmy this, Jimmy that, Jimmy this, Jimmy that. Jimmy and one with the spin move. Jimmy, another and one. Pretty much the same move. Jimmy, great pass to a cutting DeLon Wright. By the way, DeLon Wright, phenomenal defense. I love this guy already. Jimmy in attack mode. Heater settling in. Jimmy scores again. He had like 9 points in 2 minutes. Jimmy to Bam. We had a nice little Jimmy Bam two-man game going on a lot that game. And it was pretty sloppy. That first half, I mean, especially the first 1.5 quarters, very sloppy. Both teams, I think, had 10 turnovers going into halftime. Also a scary play. I think it was in the second quarter between DeAndre Ayton and Kevin Love. A little controversial. And some people are saying that what Kevin Love did was dirty. I don't think Kevin Love really did anything. I mean, he just stood there. And DeAndre Ayton said, oh, hey, I'm just going to drive down the lane and jump off 1 foot and not acknowledge the fact that Kevin Love is like standing right there. So, I don't know. Is it dangerous? Yeah. Well, basketball is dangerous. NBA level basketball is dangerous. So third quarter starts. We go on an 8-0 run. And Duncan had 2 really nice back-to-back threes. The second one, the ball movement was just absolutely beautiful. Jimmy's defense, I will put, as always, the Brady Hawk thread. He did a great thread on Jimmy Butler's defense and playmaking that game, which really was really incredible. Highly recommend checking that out. By the way, Jimmy also had 4 steals. Jovic had a really nice little quarter there. He had a nice 8 points. All of his points, I'm pretty sure, were assisted by who? Terry Rozier, who, by the way, also great game. Nice to see Terry back. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. And Terry's got to play like Terry. We all saw what that guy did to us in this season, a few months ago when he was on the Hornets. The guy was killing us. I know it's a totally different team and a different dynamic and a different system and all that, but the good thing about Terry is that if your offense is a little stagnant, he can create. And I'm also going to make a prediction. In the month of March, you're going to see a Terry game. Terry is going to go off for a 30-plus point game. I'm calling it. I also noticed not really a lot of Haywood Highsmith this game. That was interesting. Is DeLon Wright going to be replacing Haywood Highsmith? Who knows? You know what's great? We have between Caleb, DeLon Wright, and Haywood Highsmith, those are 3 dudes that you can rely on for usually some pretty intense defense. And it's just great to have those guys on the bench, whether they're on the bench or playing or not playing. It's just great to have those guys available for when you need them. So awesome quarter. We win that quarter 34-20. We're up 80-76. Terry has a really nice little run. He hits a big three-pointer. Then he hits a jump shot. He's up to 17 points. We're up 7. We go on a 16-6 run. And then Caleb hit a big baseline 3. Up 12. We're hearing Miami Heat chants. Third game in a row with Miami Heat chants. There was Miami Heat chants in New Orleans. There was Miami Heat chants in Sacramento. There was Miami Heat chants 3,000 miles away in Portland. I love it. We're 5-0 on this road trip so far. We won our last 9 out of 11. And I know technically that Bam is the captain of the team, and I love Bam. But let's be honest. At the end of the day, this is Jimmy's team. Jimmy is the general. Jimmy is the one leading the troops into battle, and you saw that on display tonight. You saw that game go awry in that first quarter, and in that second quarter, Jimmy just totally took over and settled everything down. And ever since that second quarter, we just cooked the rest of that game. Everybody settled in and played great. A really good game from Duncan Robinson, too. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple of steals, 5 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. And I'm just so impressed by how he attacks the basket. I'm really impressed by his ball handling, too. Another hill I will die upon. I will die upon the hill of Jaime Jaquez being Rookie of the Year. I will also die upon the hill of Duncan Robinson, Most Improved Player of the Year. That is especially a hill I will die upon. The only thing that I really was not happy about with this game was actually our free throws. Our free throws stunk. We were 18 for 26, only 69% from the free throw line. There was a Sports Illustrated article that came out, and Damian Lillard seems miserable in Milwaukee. The whole article is talking about how he has no life in Milwaukee, and he misses his family and his friends. And he just comes home from practice and watches boxing YouTube videos, and I think he's also going through a divorce. So yeah, I feel kind of bad for Dame. On another note, how about ex-Heat legend Max Strus last night having 5 clutch 3-pointers in something like 3 or 4 minutes and a crazy 50-something foot buzzer beater? Wow. Shout out to Max Strus and the Cavs, man. What a team they got going on there. Man, those should be some interesting games. I think we played the Cavs twice, maybe in March or something like that. Tough team that's really flying under the radar. Not a lot of people are talking about them. Man, happy for Max. Also, I went to a Miami Heat G League game over the weekend. Okay, here's my vlog. Live from Ontario, California. At the Toyota Center, it's the Sioux Falls Skyforce versus Ontario Clippers with the vlog. Woo! It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I got courtside seats. They're not super expensive. I think there was $70-something, maybe $80 for courtside seats. I got to see Heat legend Jamari Bouye up close and personal. I was a little disappointed though because all the guys that I wanted to see weren't there because they got called up to the main roster because of the injuries and the fight. So I didn't get to see, Jovic obviously hasn't been on the G League team for a few weeks now or a month. I didn't get to see Orlando. I think he's hurt with something with his back. Jamal Cain, Alondas Williams, and Cole Swider are all called up to the main roster. So all the guys that I really wanted to see, I didn't get to see. But at least I got to see Jamari Bouye. We have the Nuggets on Thursday. That should be a really interesting test. Because honestly, I've said this before, I'm really not that worried about anybody in the East. But these Western Conference teams do concern me, mostly because of their height and their length and their speed and their athleticism. It's going to be really interesting to see how we play against this team, especially that the vibes are really good right now. We have a lot of confidence right now. We're relatively healthy. Maybe Tyler will be back. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the Nuggets are healthy. I'm really, really looking forward to that game. Should be fun. All right, that's it.